Right, this time it'll work. Oh, so God help me. Even Lily's glaring at me. She's like, stop playing flight sim. Okay. Let's let's get some lights turned on in here. Packing brick on. Speed brick disarmed. Laps disarmed. Radar off. Engine masters off. Thrust level idle. Gear down. Wipers off. Batteries on. That was a fuel truck I wanted. Turn on external power. Maybe get my face down here. Tune into ATIS.
Leave airport information Whiskey 2000 Zulu.
Landing and departure 32.
Visibility, tree and heavy rain. Sky condition, ceiling 1,700 feet broken. Temperature 12. Dew point 10. QNH 29er, decimal minor 4. ILS runway tree 2 in use. Landing and departing runway tree 2. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Whiskey. Leave airport information Whiskey 2000 Zulu. Wind 020 at 6. Visibility, tree and heavy rain. Sky condition, ceiling 1,700 feet broken. Temperature 12. Dew point 10. QNH 29er, decimal minor 4. ILS runway tree 2 in use. Landing and departing runway.
Lily!
All aircraft.
Lily censored the video.
Advise controller on initial contact you have Whiskey.
Press the button.
Leave
Sorry,
airport information Whiskey.
don't make the rules.
0 Zulu. Wind 020 at 6. Visibility, tree and heavy rain.
And
Sky condition, ceiling
didn't want that to be one either.
1,700 feet broken. Temperature 12. Dew point
No passengers,
10.
no payload.
QNH 29er, decimal minor 4. ILS runway tree 2 in use.
Generate flight.
Landing and departing runway tree 2. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Whiskey. Leave airport information Whiskey 2000 Zulu. Wind 020 at 6. Visibility, tree and heavy rain. Sky condition, ceiling 1,700 feet broken. Temperature 12. Dew point 10. QNH 29er.
That should be enough fuel, to be honest. We don't actually need a fuel truck.
Runway tree 2 in use. Landing and departing runway tree 2. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Whiskey.
ATSU,
Leave airport information.
ARC menu,
000
init,
Zulu.
init request.
0 at 6. Visibility, tree and heavy rain. Sky condition, ceiling 1,700 feet broken. Temperature, 12. Dew point, 10. QNH 29er, decimal minor 4. ILS runway
No, we're alright.
Landing and departing runway.
We don't need a fuel truck.
All
We can go.
aircraft read back, hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact, you have whiskey. Leads airport information, whiskey
Fire test.
2000 Zulu.
APU.
Wind
Nope.
020 at
Not
6.
you. APU master's on. Nope,
Tree
not
and
you.
heavy rain.
APU master's on.
Condition,
Start.
ceiling 1,700 feet broken.
Crew supply on.
Temperature, 12.
ADRS nav.
QNH 29er, decimal minor 4. Runway tree 2 in use.
Nav lights on.
Landing and departing runway, tree 2. All aircraft read back, hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact, you have whiskey. Leads airport information, whiskey 2000 Zulu. Wind 020 at 6. Visibility, tree and heavy rain. Sky condition, ceiling 1,700
Yes.
feet broken. Temperature, 12. Dew point, 10. QNH 29er, decimal minor 4. ILS runway tree 2 in use. Landing and departing runway, tree 2. All aircraft read back, hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact, you have whiskey. Leads airport information.
Where was I?
000 Zulu.
Shift forward.
Wind 020 at 6. Visibility, tree and heavy rain. Sky condition, ceiling 1,700 feet broken.
Strobe to auto.
12. Dew point, 10.
Is that on auto or is that on?
Decimal minor 4.
That's on. Strobe auto.
Runway tree 2 in use. Landing and departing runway.
We're not fueling, so we can put the seatbelt light on.
Instructions. Advise controller on initial
No.
contact, you have whiskey.
I'm not.
Leads airport information, whiskey 2000 Zulu. Wind 020 at 6. Visibility, tree and heavy rain. Sky condition, ceiling
FD is
1,700
on.
broken. Temperature, 12. Dew point, 10.
We have enough fuel. Great.
29er, decimal minor 4. ILS.
Clearance? Clarence? There we go.
Leads
That's
clearance
all right.
delivery G8295 Golf 829er Fife. Ready to copy IFR clearance to Newcastle.
G8295 Golf 829er 5 is cleared to Newcastle Airport as filed. Takeoff runway tree 2 climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.775 squawk 4246.
G8295 Golf 829er5 cleared to Newcastle Airport as filed. Takeoff runway tree 2 climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure on 118.775 squawk 4246.
G8295 Golf 829er5 readback is correct. Contact ground on 120.305. Ready to taxi. Good day.
Was it 7 that I was landing in? Yeah. What was AOC ACTF plan? Oh, link. What does that mean? Link, insert, in progress. I mean, it's not. These are just messages. What was I doing? Don't understand why it says Gokov, Paul Gokov. I need to wait another 3 minutes though before we can get that back. Anything we do in the next 3 minutes? It gets the fuel prep. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. No, you've got the power protection. Please. Oh, no, don't you dare. Lily, my kitten, knocked the power button protector off. Power button on my computer. I've been so pissed off. Okay, well, clearly that's not meant to work. Something is very wrong here. What is this meant to do? Nelsa to Gokov. Okay, let me just delete all this random crap. And then Gokov to Ikar. What do you mean not allowed? See, that makes much more sense. I'm not convinced that what Balos said was correct. Maybe it was NT or 6 I was meant to delete. What did it say before? No, I definitely removed the right one. I don't know. Damn it. I just have to risk it. I don't understand why it's doing that weird loop. And how I fix it. Oh well, we're getting late for the 22:15 departure. Beacon on.
Flight attendants, armed doors, and cross-check.
Leads ground G8295 Golf 829 or Fife with whiskey ready to taxi IFR.
G8295 Golf 829 or 5 taxi 2 and hold short of runway tree 2 using taxiway Alpha Charlie November 2 November Delta 1 cross runway tree 2. Contact tower on 120.305 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway tree 2 via taxiway Alpha Charlie November 2 November Delta 1 cross runway tree 2 G8295 Golf 829 or 5.
5 Golf 82905. Continue taxi.
Roger, G8295 Golf 82905.
Ah. Of course, to the fuel pumps. When did I forget to do that? There we go. Flaps 2, 1, ground spoiler armed. Engine normal. ACU bleed off. APU masters off. Rudder trim is 0. Check flight controls. Got taxi clearance. Taxi lights on. I can brake off. Pressure 0. Check brakes. Brakes are working. Let's go!
G8295 Golf 82905. Hold position. Caution. Other traffic.
Hold position G8295 Golf 82905.
Flight plan is done. Climb speed is fine. Altitude is set. Heading is not required. FDs are on. Weather radar on. Set you to auto. Terra on. ND. Auto brake to max. What is this? We got disarm, right? No? Yeah, low, 2, and high. Who are we waiting for? Who's in our way? Can I take off yet? Here we go. Forgot about us. That's just big cheek. Here we go.
G8295 Golf 82905. Continue taxi.
You don't say.
Roger, G8295 Golf 82905.
They're wobbly.
Leeds Tower G8295 Golf 82905, ready for IFR departure runway tree 2.
G8295 Golf 82905, QNH 29.9er 7 wind 020 at 7. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 2.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 2 G8295 Golf 82905.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Going to 118.775 G8295 Golf 82905.
Hey Andrew, how are you doing? Be with you in a second. Just making sure. So autopilot's on, auto throttle's on. We've reached airspeed, so tracking flaps. We can turn off the taxi lights, disarm the speed brake. Landing gear is up, flaps are off. Turn barrow to standard.
Manchester Center, G8295 Golf 82905 is at 5,000 feet, climbing 8,000 feet.
G8295 Golf 82905 Manchester Center QNH 29.907 radar contact. Continue to Nelsa. G8295 Golf 82905 climb and maintain 9,000 feet.
Climbing, maintaining 9,000.
9,000 feet, G8295 Golf 82905.
Bird higher up. If you're interested in aviation, it's absolutely worth it. If you're not, it's not. It is a simulator, so you know.
432 heavy, your tree. G8295 Golf 82905. Please expedite your climb 9,000 feet.
Yeah, why am I dropping? Oh, thrust is off for some reason. That's why. So as you can just see there, yeah, it's not like speed limit exceeded. Well,
432 heavy, your 27 miles southeast.
I think that's probably
8,000 feet.
yeah, because it's not
Tree to approach the Lima.
it's not a game.
Clear to
It's a simulator, so you've got to fly it like you would fly a plane. And I mean, well, it has like an arcade mode. You can put on like assistive stuff. I mean, it's designed to be played by a controller if you want to play it with a controller. So you can just play it like a normal, like a very kind of basic game controller kind of thing. You can put on like all of like assistive stuff, so it does like all the things automatically for you, so you don't have to worry about all the settings and all of the why am I going to Nelsa and Ventipol? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. What was I saying? It's designed so you can set it as like an arcade mode, so everything's automated and you don't have to like.
6,400 feet. Expect ILS runway 32 approach. The Lima Bravo Alpha transition. Clear to Lima Bravo Alpha.
And you don't have to
432 heavy. You are 22 miles southeast.
worry about all the settings. But then I feel like you're taking all the fun out of it. If you want to actually like do proper flight sim stuff, then I would get it. If you just want to do like, if you just want to fly around and not worry about stuff, I guess you can still get it. But there are like other games you could get instead. I think like fighter pilot games. You know what I mean?
10X432 heavy. You are 21 miles southeast. Descend and maintain 5,600 feet. Expect ILS runway 32 approach. The Lima Bravo Alpha transition. Clear to Lima Bravo Alpha.
Yeah. So the plan here, Alexander, is as soon as I.
Manchester Center.
Yeah. So at the moment I'm using the Flight Sims ATC. So I press a button on my keyboard and I make requests like I'm making here, where I'm asking if I can go up to 10,000 feet. So, and then to answer Alexander's question, as soon as I feel like I am competent flying this aircraft and I can do about 3 full flights without getting any issues, then I'll go into VATSIM. But they take VATSIM very seriously. So if I do VATSIM, so VATSIM, Andrew, is you talking to real people who are all simulating the actual ATC control. So if I'm gonna go and talk to real people and play with other planes, I want to make sure that I can at least do it on my own. So until I'm comfortable flying on my own, where I'm gonna stick with this for the time being. Well, no, I guess that's one way of doing it. But when I play on VATSIM, I'm gonna use the autopilot. I'm trying to replicate how you would fly a plane in real life. And according to the guide I'm reading, you would fly an A3TN with the autopilot on. So, I mean, I can fly a plane without autopilot. I'm trying to learn I'm learning more how to use the autopilot, but I'm not using the autopilot. If I fly manually, then we've reached 10,000 feet, so we can turn the landing lights off. We can take off the seatbelt sign. Speed is managed. We're going a bit too fast, but that should be fine. Well, I'd say it should be fine. We're about 20. No, we're slowing down. That's fine. I can already fly without the autopilot, more or less. But so I'm actually trying to learn how to use autopilot, so I'm not, you know, programming things wrong. I am flying the A320neo using the fly-by-wire.
G8295 Golf 8295. You are 55 miles south. Descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Keep speed not above 185 knots. Expect ILS runway 07 approach via November Tango transition. Clear to November Tango.
No, I can't possibly already be on the approach. We're 30 nautical miles away. We're good. Why are you panicking me? You're panicking me.
G8295 Golf 8295, please acknowledge.
Yeah.
Descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Keep speed not above 185 knots. Expect ILS runway 07 approach via November Tango transition. Cleared to November Tango G8295 Golf 8295.
Well, I guess I'll put my landing lights back on. Because we've already moved to that part. It's not laggy. It might... It's not laggy at all. What was I doing? Let me concentrate my flying. Seatbelts, that's what I was putting on. Yeah, we don't have a motor actually kick off yet. It doesn't look laggy to me, but to be fair, that's on my side. Maybe when I look on my screen, when I watch this back, it'll look laggy, but I am streaming twice. I'm streaming horizontally and I'm streaming vertically, so that's probably why it's coming across a bit laggy. I don't know. We'll see how things are. Why?
G8295 Golf 8295, you are 500 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 9,000 feet, QNH 29.97.
Descend and maintain 9,000 feet. G8295 Golf 8295.
Why are we going so far? Oh, that's not gonna help. Right, why are we going so freaking fast? I don't know what happened there. let's get the speed under control. I will answer your questions in a second. We're having a minor technical difficulty. What? Is that why you're whinging at me? Because I was too high? Because I really wasn't.
Descend and maintain 3,500 feet.
I mean, I guess I'm too high now.
5 Golf 829 or 5.
But to be fair, I'm not even meant to pass excess until
8295 Golf 829 or 5. Contact Newcastle approach on 124.38. Good day.
Going to 124.38G 8295 Golf 829 or 5. Newcastle approach G8295 Golf 829 or 5 is passing 9,700 feet, descending 3,500 feet.
G8295 Golf 829 or 5 Newcastle approach QNH 29.907 radar contact. Continue to November Tango.
flaps at 1. Turn on lock. Okay, I think we're back under control. Right. What were the questions? Okay, in terms...
295 Golf 82905. Please expedite your descent 3,500 feet.
Yeah, I am a bit too high, aren't I? Well, I've clicked expedite and that's done it for me. That's good enough for me. I mean, I know how to fly in principle. Is that the question? Yes, you can use a mouse to fly the plane. I think that's just... I tried to use a mouse to fly when I played MSFX, which was the previous version of this game, and I just find it really, really difficult. Which is why, look, I have this setup. I have this, so I'm not going to use the mouse to fly. I've paid for this, and so that's basically the motivation there. I don't think it's laggy, but I'll have to watch back the stream. It might be your connection. I mean, when I first got the game, I did all the flying tutorials, which was on the Cessna, so I did all that. But I kind of want to pretend to do the aviation flights, so that's kind of where this came from. I might go back and do some of the smaller flights, but whatever. You're seeing another live stream because I'm streaming twice. I'm streaming vertically and I'm streaming horizontally. So if people are watching on their phone, they can watch the vertical one. yeah, once I've become competent. I think I'm pretty confident we will hit 3,500 feet before we hit the localizer, so I'm not worried there. Were we ever cleared for approach? I don't know. Well, we're about to pass my house, which I think is... where are we? We're over Gateshead. That's the Tyne. So my house is over there somewhere. Yeah, we are going quite fast, aren't we? Well, we should have dropped to S speed because my flaps are up. So I'm not quite sure why we haven't done that yet. I also don't know why that waypoint is all the way over there. Captured the localizer, so hopefully we'll have no issues. Well, I'm doing this approach. I'm doing the approach that's on the star chart. It's on the approach chart rather. So I fly in at 250 degrees. Okay, I guess I'm not. I guess I'm doing something else. I'm not sure what's happening here. This happened last time as well, I don't know why. I don't know why it keeps doing this. But this is what my flight plan looks like. This is what my performance looks like. I don't know why it's doing this figure of 8. I mean, it says here 259 degrees, and I'm assuming that's in relation to November Tango 06. Are we back on the right path? Well, hopefully we don't do another loop, and that was all meant to happen. Nope, we're doing another loop. Why are we doing another loop? Don't understand. I don't understand why this keeps happening. It worked once, not the last stream, or the stream before that, because I crashed into some trees then. But the stream I did a few days ago, I landed completely on a pre-programmed approach. No, I did that last time. The whole point of this exercise is to fly a normal flight where I only take control when I'm 500 feet from landing. Otherwise, there was no point me doing this flight. So what I have done is, don't you dare turn. Damn it, okay. Right, we want an approach of 259.
Golf 82905, descend and maintain 2,200 feet. G8295 Golf 82905, did you copy?
Descend and maintain 2,200 feet G8295 Golf 82905.
I do agree that I probably should be at flaps too.
$2,500.
I'm flaps at 2.
EG295 Golf 829er Fife. You are 8 miles west of Newcastle. Contact Newcastle Tower on 119.705 when inbound on the approach.
Tower on 119.705 G8295 Golf 829er Fife.
Okay, we're at the right height, 2200.
Newcastle Tower G8295 Golf 829er 510 miles west inbound ILS runway 07 approach.
G8295 Golf 829er Fife Newcastle Tower. QNH tree 0.00 wind 0 tree 1 at 5. Cleared ILS runway 07 approach.
Cleared ILS runway 07 approach G8295 Golf 829er Fife.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Captured the lock. Hopefully we captured the glide scope, because that's not what we did last time.
KLM 9er 61 Heavy, did you copy? KLM 9er 61 Heavy, acknowledge last transmission.
Oh, probably arm the speed brake.
KLM 9er 61 Heavy, did you copy?
Arming the brakes. Let's put them at medium. We still haven't captured the glide scope.
KLM 9er 61 Heavy IFR flight plan is cancelled, radar service terminated.
Capture the glide scope.
000.
We should just land when we reach 500 feet.
Good day.
I will.
EG295 Golf 829er 5, wind 031 at 5. Cleared to land runway 07.
Cleared to land runway 07 G8295 Golf 829er Fife.
Well, now I've practiced it, I kind of get it. It just whatever I do, it won't do that final approach. To be fair, the last time it worked because I landed on runway 25. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to land on runway 25 and not 07. Well, let's tick off the autopilot.
400. 100 above. Minimum. $50, $40, $30, $20, retard. $5.
I'm reversing.
G8295, Golf 829 or 5 exit runway when able. G8295, Golf 829 or 5, contact ground on 121.7 tree.
121.7 tree, G8295 Golf 829 or 5. Goodbye. Newcastle ground G8295 Golf 829 or 5 request taxi to the gate.
G8295, Golf 829 or 5 taxi to gate 9er via taxiway Delta Tree, Delta 4, Delta 5, Delta 6, Delta 7, Delta 8, Alpha 5.
Taxiing to gate 9er using taxiway Delta Tree, Delta 4, Delta 5, Delta 6, Delta 7, Delta 8, Alpha 5, G8295 Golf 829 or 5.
Don't think they're gonna give me a navigation, so I'm just gonna wing it. Unless that blue thing there, is it? Okay. Oh, we're going far too fast on this runway. I probably put some taxi lights on. There we go. Is there gonna be someone? Someone to brake too hard there. Gate 9 is just on the left once I get into, it's basically right in front of me. More or less. I mean, there's usually a guy with a bunch of light sticks waving at me. I don't know where he is right now. Where am I going backwards? I don't know what PTFSF is. I'm assuming a flight simulator of some sort. And give me a second and look at where I'm parking. 9, where's 9? Is this 9 where this? I'm assuming it's where this thing is here. That might be 20 actually. 9. I think this is 9. Yeah, it's default scenery. I'm not gonna pay for like expensive. I'm not gonna pay for better scenery until I'm like much more comfortable with what I'm doing. Where's the? Usually a person who's like telling me where I'm meant to park, but I guess they're not here right now, so I'll wing it. Wing it. I'm assuming PTFS is a flight simulator, and no. Hello, Balos, we did it. Xbox does have Microsoft Flight Simulator. It did the same thing. Oh, Balos, it did the same thing again. I deleted new 09. Yeah, I did. I basically I had to do what you told me to do because it deleted new 09 again. So I'm sorry, I deleted new 09. It still kept trying to go on a loop again and again and again. So I had to manually fly it to 59 degrees past CI07 and then loop back around and then recapture the localizers in the glide scope. And then once that happened, it was fine. And I ended up, I went down to 500 feet and then took over manually and landed it manually. Alexander might tell me off and tell you that I almost went off the end of the runway, but that's fine. I didn't. I stopped in time, so it was a successful landing. No one needs to worry about it. Everything's good. Do we have external power? No external power? Why no external power, Flight Sim? Why are you doing this to me? Come on, give me something. I mean, I haven't paid for Flight Simulator. I've got it off of Game Pass. If you've got Game Pass, it's free. If not, I mean, it's £50 on Steam, I think, at the moment. That's... Did I not start APU? APU's on. I already turned the APU on. I turned it on when I was taxiing, I think. I don't know what's happening here. Usually when I land at Newcastle, it just... I think the simulator just doesn't realise I've landed. You can get Microsoft Flight Simulator for free if you have Game Pass. Is this Flabberwire gonna give me a GPU? If I turn the engine off, hang on, no, I think you're right. Right, no. Yep, that was it. I was waiting for external power to be available because in my brain, if you didn't have external power, then it would just die. But no, you're right. I got the order mixed up in my. I've done it right before. I was just getting. I've typed up a new cheat sheet and I wrote something that was unclear, and that's what's happened there. So now I should have external power. Right? Right? No? Well, I can turn the seatbelt lights off anyway. Turn off the beacon light. Microsoft Flight Simulator is a good enough game for me to tell you that you should support your devs. Right, well, I can't do anything else if I don't have external power. Why are you not giving me external power, game? Every other time I've landed, except the time I landed in some trees. Yeah, absolutely.
Newcastle ground G8295 Golf.
Do you just like
5 taxi to the gate.
Do you just not think I'm in a gate?
95 Golf 8295 taxi to gate 9er using taxiway.
Am I not in gate 9? Where am I then? I thought I was in gate 9.
G8295 Golf 8295, please acknowledge.
Maybe I'm not in gate 9.
Newcastle ground G8295 Golf 8295. I didn't copy that. Say again, please.
G8295 Golf 8295 taxi to gate 9er using taxiway.
You are correct, Barlos, but what's happening here? It's not giving me the option to even acknowledge. Stupid resolution thing. It's not giving me the option to even acknowledge what they're saying. Ugh, the game just doesn't know what it's doing at the moment. No, you're right, but Newcastle does have an external power because in the times I've successfully shut the shut the engine up. The times I've successfully shut down the aircraft. The time I've successfully shut down the aircraft is giving me external power. Okay, well, I guess I just do the exact same thing, but I don't turn off the engines, right? But if I'm powering it down with the engines up, I assume I can turn off these.
G8295 Golf 8295. Did you copy?
Yes. No, Flight Sim. I know. Just let me shut the plane off so I can go eat dinner. Please. We are aware. Oxygen off. Turn off the nav light. If I turn the pump off, won't it just kill the engine? Do I turn the pump off first, or do I turn off? The pack's not already. The pack's. Oh, okay, I guess. That wasn't that. Yeah, I don't bother with the packs. I don't really care about them. I'm following the fly-by-wire like to-do guide, and it's that the fly-by-wire is like packs that important. Don't worry about them. Left control, right. What are you talking about? If you've got Game Pass, I imagine MSF 2024 is going to be on Game Pass. I think it is on Game Pass, actually. Okay. But if I turn them off, then the whole isn't the whole plane just gonna turn off? Well, it did last time, but maybe I just think different last time. Okay, well, surely it should be off now, right? It's not I don't trust you, I'm just trying to understand it and also try to remember what I did last time. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've just turned everything off. What have I missed? What's not off? Well, that should have turned off when I turned off the taxi light. Oh, I just didn't snap. Right, that's because I didn't snap a taxi light. There we go. There we go. Okay. So the only mystery that remains is why is it doing that loop-the-loop and not just continuing the approach? So I might ask people on Reddit. But group of it, watch the watch what happens when I get past watch what happens after I hit the localizer the first time, and then explain to me why the plane does a loop until I have to manually tell it to go. It doesn't do that if I take the 25 approach. It only does that if I take the 07 approach. That's the only thing I don't understand at the moment. That's the only thing that's thrown me off. Well, not the only thing, but the major thing. And if you work it out, feel free to send me like a tweet. I think Twitter's probably the best way to get in touch with me, or I don't think you can message me on YouTube, whatever. Andrew, Game Pass is basically the Microsoft subscription. It's about £10 a month, I think. And you basically get access to the entirety of well, not the entirety. It's basically a library of Microsoft games that you get access to. So, I have Flight Sim on there. I have Crusader Kings 3, and I have Power World. A lot of new games have come on there as well, so early access to get on there. So I've got Power World, I've got what's the thing that's come out, Manor Lords that's come out. Playing that. Okay, I think I'm done for this evening because it's almost midnight and tomorrow I've got work. But Proof Flights wasn't too bad. I'm gonna go make food, do a reaction video to Star Wars Tales of the Empire, and then try and get to bed in a reasonable time. Thank you, Barlos, again for your assist. Well, actually, I guess I managed to land it this time without you on here, but thank you for the assists you gave today. And if I can get 2 more landings done where I don't panic, I will then try to do that sim, I think. Maybe. Okay. Goodbye, everyone.